All right, and we are back. And we are trying to get a win as Bucky against Ultron, which is feeling really rough. I'm not going to lie to you. All right. Expert Ultron is like making me regret my life choices right now to put him on the board. Might have to go downgrade that thing. Um, well, yeah, let's get started on this. So, we are bringing Winter Soldier to the table. And the reason being is that we're hoping that we can get these drones to just stay on the field long enough so we can make use of man on the wall. That might happen though. So when we reveal the side scheme, we put a drone minion right on. So we already start with a drone minion. And let's see what the gods give us. There are some things I like here. We'll get rid of this. Let's see. All right. This could be good. Having an ally out on the field, especially Captain America, could be really good for us because he'll be an actual blocker for us. So we could possibly play this. We can play Metal Punch. All right, so we're gonna discard Electrical Discharge, or maybe we get rid of. Maybe we do this instead. We're gonna drop Metal Punch, and we're gonna look for Cybernetic Arm. Oof. All right, I was worried it was my drone. I was going to be very, very sad about that. Next up, like we could have tried to do overdam. We could have. There were a bunch of things that I was thinking about doing, but we're just gonna go for this. We will swing at the drone. Let's just get rid of that guy. We're going to use a double resource to pay for electrical discharge. So we're going to deal 4 damage to Ultron, bringing him down to 18, and we're going to stun him. Then we're going to pay 4. We're going to use the power of regression and strength to get out Captain America, who comes in with toughness. We're going to ready up Winter Soldier because he is a shield character. And then we're going to swing at Ultron for another 2 damage, bringing him to 16, and then we're going to end our turn. And then we're going to draw, and I think we've got some good choices here. So the thing is, we want Captain America to keep his tough on so he can take hits for us. I really don't want to use him for anything until he loses his tough. So Ultron's stunned, he does not attack us, and then we get 1 bad card. And our first bad card of the game is Under Fire. Reveal the top card of the encounter deck. Surge. So we've got 2 Surge cards. So this is getting Surge. We attach this to the villain. And then this is getting Surge as well. Place 1 counter. And Ultron is going to scheme for 2, 3 damage. Or 3. So he's going to bring us up to the next one. When revealed, each player puts a minion down as a drone. And then we advance. Yeah, this was absolutely a terrible first encounter card. But here's the thing, right? For Under Fire, I'm never sure if you go Surge first and then do. No, wait. Oh, I didn't have no drone minion engaged with me. That's why. That's why that went like that. Okay. So now, what do we want to do on our turn? So Ultron has that. So I think we want to get rid of that first. So we're going to spend 2 resources to throw out Silent Infiltration. After you attack and defeat an enemy, discard this card, ready your hero, and confuse an enemy. So we will have Winter Soldier swing at the drone. We don't have no threat to remove. We're going to discard this to ready up and confuse Ultron. Then we're going to exhaust, and we're going to get rid of 2 fist resources to discard this card. Ultron is confused, so I'm going to keep him confused for a minute. So we're actually going to stand up. We're not going to flip down because I feel we're really far ahead here. So we just need some turns, some things to buy us a few turns. That's all. All right, so we get 1 threat on the main scheme. We're actually just going to put 2 threat on this game. instead. And then Ultron is going to swing at us. So he's going to get a drone minion. And he's going to get a face-down boost card. We will defend. So he's going to swing at us for 6 total. We're going to defend with Captain America. We block that hit. And then our bad card is Rage of Ultron. Ultron attacks you. Discard the top card of your deck for each damage dealt by this attack. That is no bueno. So Ultron is going to swing at us for a lot. And we can block this hit. But I think I'm fine taking this hit. So he's going to get the top card of our deck. So he's going to swing for 4, 5, 6, 7. Gosh darn. Alright, maybe I should have lied that. So that attack did 7. So we discard 7 cards from the top of our deck. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Aish. Ay, caramba. And then it is our turn. Oh. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're at 4 HP. Alright. I want to play Nick Fury. But I also want to stun Ultron real fast. So I think we're actually going to pay 1 to get out Man on the Wall. So we have 2. We could get out Nick Fury, but there's no telling what other card we will get from that. Alright, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna pay 2. We're gonna activate Man on the Wall. We have 2 drones. We're gonna get out Nick Fury. We're gonna let Nick Fury draw us 2 cards. Neat. We're gonna play 1 to put a shield sidearm on us. So when an attached character makes an attack, we can remove an ammo counter to deal 1 damage to an enemy. So this actually helps us because now we can clear up. There's a bunch of things we can clear up over here. So we're going to have Nick Fury swing at a drone. He'll take, oh, my double resource. We're going to have Winter Soldier swing at a drone as well. No, my rifle. And then we're going to ready up everyone and draw a new hand of 5. All right. Do I like anything I see here? Oh, oh, we also remove all the thread off the scheme, by the way. Forgot about that. Now, here's the thing, right? After you attack and defeat an enemy, does that mean just Winter Soldier? Or is it like when Nick Fury does it too? Yeah, I'm never sure about that. So, anyway, right? We put 1 threat on the main scheme. And then we're actually going to, no, we put 1, and then we're going to choose to put another 2 threat on it. Ultron will swing at us, so we put the top card, he gets a boost card, and Nick Fury is going to block this hit. So he's going to swing at us for 2, 3, 4, 5. Nick Fury is going to bite the dust. And the Ultron minion will swing at us as well, so we take 1. And then we get 1 bad card, which is Hobgoblin. Oof. All right. Yeah, so as you can see, we brought some friends with us. All right. No, this isn't too scary. There's a few things that we can do here. We could do 2 resources to play Hall of Heroes. And then we can exhaust a Man on the Wall and pay 1 because there's 2 to get out Black Widow. And we can return an attack event from our discard pile to our hand. So we are going to add Arm Block to our hand. And then all these guys are pretty big. So we're going to have Winter Soldier swing at Hobgoblin for 2. And we're going to exhaust this to deal 1 damage to our drone, knocking him out. And putting 1 counter on Hall of Heroes. Oops, wrong counter. Black Widow. No, we have, yeah, Winter Soldier attacks Hobgoblin. Captain America attacks Hobgoblin. In Black, so we should do Black Widow attacks Hobgoblin. Captain America attacks Hobgoblin. Winter Soldier attacks Hobgoblin. Then we remove the ammo counter. So we get rid of Hobgoblin. We get rid of the drone. We get our second counter on the here. These guys all take 1 consequential damage, and we remove 2 threat from here. Alright, and then we ready up. And I think this is probably as good as it's going to get for us. So we're actually going to draw. We're going to stay in our alter ego form because we might be able, we're going to stay in our hero form. Because I think next turn I'm going to flip down. We do have, preferably, I would prefer not to take any shots from Ultron. I would prefer not to use any of my allies as a chump blocker. But, we got to do what we got to do. So we get 1 bad card. Next, this goes up to... No, this should be at 0, actually. I'm sorry. Because it was at 4, and we defeated Hobgoblin and a minion with 1 attack. So we get 1 from the assault, and then we're going to put another 2, making that 3. Ultron is going to swing at us. So this is our encounter card. Top card of our deck becomes a drone. We get 1 bad card, and we're going to activate Cybernetic Arm to play Arm Block. So he's going to swing at us for 3 damage. We take no damage. We deal 3 damage to him. And then the drone will attack us, bringing us down to that. And then our bad card is, so we get 2 bad cards. First one is Nowhere is Safe. Place 1 counter on Pursuit by the Past. Then if it has any up counter on it, which it does, discard an upgrade. We're actually not... Oh, yeah, we do want to flip down, right? Yeah, we will be flipping down, so we're actually going to discard our Cybernetic Arm. And then our next bad card is... Oh, I'm sorry, that's our minion. Our next bad card is Sinister Strike. This card gains Surge. And then our next bad card is Advanced Ultron Drone. Alright. What do we want to do here? So I need to hold on to a card, right? So we're going to pay Man on the Wall to do Martial Prowess. We're going to exhaust 1 and 2 to play Electrical Discharge. We're going to deal 4 damage to Ultron and stun him. Captain America is going to swing at the Ultron drone. Black Widow will swing at the Ultron drone, so he gets knocked out. But we do add a drone minion to the thing. Winters. We also add 1 counter here. And then we're going to have Winter Soldier swing and use a shield sidearm to get rid of both our things. Something happened. But we get a bunch of cards actually. He is stunned and confused, so I actually feel comfortable staying in this like one more turn, and then I gotta flip down and start healing up because we got a whole bunch of things. We're gonna hold on to Safe House. I might want to play it. I don't think I will though. So we're gonna put 2 threat on this scheme. Ultron is stunned, so he does not activate. Oh, give me 1 second. Let's see. Hopefully this will work out for us. All right. I do have to flip down it. I've got a bunch of fun things here. So we're not going to play Metal Punch. We don't have no allies or no minions on the field. So we're actually going to pay 2 resources to get out Silent Infiltration. We're going to flip down and we're going to heal for 3, bringing us up to 5. And we're going to have Black Widow thwart for 2 off of that. And then we're going to discard Safe House. in order to get out our cybernetic arm again. And I think this is good because now next turn we can do a whole bunch of things here. So we're going to ready up and we're going to draw 6 because we want to get out our rifle next turn. Now see, I just got rid of Black Widow and then they have this thing. Alright. The game's messing with me. So we're going to put 1 threat on the main scheme and we're going to choose to put out a drone minion. Ultron is confused, so he does not scheme, which is great news for us. And then we get 1 bad card, and our bad card is Sinister Strike, 1 counter on Pursued by the Past. So this card does not gain Surge, but our Nemesis minion and stuff comes into play. So we get Hydra Hit Squad, Crossbones, and this is actually great. All right, I was really worried how we were going to get some more enemies out here. And then the game was like, don't worry, bro. I got you. I got you. All right. Oof. So now it's our turn. We're pretty much set up. I've got everything I need. So we're going to heal up, go down to 8. We're going to flip down. Captain America is our chump blocker. So let's just leave him as is. Oh, no, wait. I'm sorry. Before we flip, we're going to get rid of 3 counters and exhaust Hall of Heroes to draw 3 cards. Yeah, this is the kind of turn I'm talking about. And then we're going to flip down. We have a bunch of things we can play here. So we're going to exhaust Cybernetic Arm and use a double resource to play Metal Punch. We're going to deal 8 damage to Crossbones, who has 5, 6, 7 HP. So he gets put to sleep. We're going to remove 2 threat from here. And then we're going to put a counter on Hall of Heroes. We're going to discard Silent Infiltration to ready our hero and confuse Ultron. Then, again, we got a whole bunch of beautiful things here. I think I should just pay 3 to get out. Let's get out our rifle. So we're going to pay 3. We're going to pay 3. We will get rid of Metal Punch because it won't help us right now. We're going to pay 3 to get out Winter Rifle. We're going to exhaust. Oh, no, wait. I'm sorry. There's cool things I could have been doing. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. I just realized that I had, we're going to put 2 threat over here. We're going to activate Man on the Wall. And we're going to pay 1 resource instead of 3, because that'd be crazy, to get out our rifle. All right. And then we're going to do what we did before. So Cybernetic Arm, double, Metal Punch, put him down, remove threat off of that. Discard, ready up. Oh yeah, because we healed, that's why. So discard that, ready up, confuse, and then I don't want to do this, but I think this is probably a great idea. So we're gonna pay 1 to do Shield Sidearm, and we're gonna attach it to Captain America. And the reason I'm attaching it to Captain America is because I'm actually going to pay 1 to do Firepower. So we're going to exhaust 3 weapon upgrades we control. And we're going to choose an enemy and deal 3 damage. So we're going to deal 3 damage to our minion. And that gives us another counter. And we're going to deal 3 damage to Ultron. And then we're going to remove 2 threat off of this scheme. Because I actually want to get out another... I want to get out a minion. We're not going to have Captain America do anything about that. But we will attack for 4. Oh, no, wait. We can exhaust... I forgot. We can exhaust our Winter Rifle as well. So we're going to deal 9 damage total. Yeah, we're going to deal 9 damage total, bringing Ultron down to 3 HP. And then we're going to thwart for 2 off the main scheme. We're going to hold on to Captain America because next turn, I want to hold on to these 2 because we're going to get minions out next turn. So let's do that. So we're going to ready up everyone. We've got a whole bunch of things. Yeah, so we're going to draw. 3, 4, 5. Nice, 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 nice. So put 1. We're going to go for 3 threat. Ultron is going to swing at us. And we will pay 1 to use our arm block. Oh no, we're not going to use arm block right now. No, we should. We have to use arm block. The thing is, we'll knock him out though. And then we're going to get a whole bunch of bad cards. So instead of playing arm block, I'm actually going to defend with Captain America. So, because I forgot that, like, here's the thing. If I want to beat up Ultron, excuse me. The issue, though, is that if I do that, we're going to get a whole bunch of bad things happening to us. So we're going to let Captain America lock this hit. So he's going to deal 2, a bunch of damage. He's going to deal 2 damage total. Knocking out Captain America. And then our minion's going to attack us for 1, which is fine. And then we get 1 bad card, and that bad card is Swarm Attack. Each minion engaged with you makes an attack. So bam, we get attack for 1 more HP. Now he is confused, so we got some fun. We could flip down. I don't know what to do here. All right. Oh, sidearm goes away too, by the way. All right, and now it is. Oh, we didn't exhaust cybernetic arm. That's great. So what do I want to do here? We can you know what? Do I do that? Yeah, I think I do that. So we're going to have Winter Soldier swing with the rifle at Ultron, bringing him down to 0 HP and knocking him out. And so we go to the next form, which is Ultron level 3. Each drone minion gains +1 attack, +1 hit point, and Ultron cannot take any damage while a drone minion is in play. Search the encounter deck for Imperative Display and Imperative Side Scheme, Ultron's Imperative Side Scheme, and reveal it. Shuffle the encounter deck. Alright. Where are you? There we go. So when this is revealed, the first player puts the top 2 cards of their deck into play face down, engage with them as drone minions. So we got 3 drone minions on the field. Alright, and I think now we can do what we want to do here. So we're going to pay this to do silent infiltration. Oh, this comes in with 2 threat. And again, the reason I wanted to do this on my turn is because I can get rid of this on my turn. If I don't get rid of that on my turn, I am in a bad position. I think we're going to hold on to arm block, actually, and we're actually going to get rid of metal punch because I just don't have a reason to play that right now. So we will have... We'll spend 2 resources to do electrical discharge, knocking out a drone minion, and then we will discard silent infiltration already up. Ultron's already confused, but we can confuse a drone minion. Next, we're going to... Oh, we also put a counter on Hall of Heroes. We're going to swing at another minion. Oh, the Winter Armor, and we're going to add another counter here. And then... Oh, so we got to get rid of like 4 threats. So we're going to get rid of 2 threat from here. Get rid of this shit. Get rid of this one. Then we're going to get rid of another 2 threat from the main scheme, I think. Yeah, we'll get rid of 2 threat from the main scheme. Then we're going to flip down. We're going to exhaust Hall of Heroes to remove 3. So we can draw 3 cards, and let's see what we get. Oh, we actually got something good. All right. We're going to pay 3 resources to get out Bambino. So this is going to let us deal more damage and is going to be good against firepower. Be good with firepower. So we have, let me put all my weapons together real fast. All right. And I think that is good. I was really going to be sad if I couldn't find a way to spend those cards. So we're going to draw 6. Oh, this isn't looking good. Oh, this isn't looking good at all. So we're going to get one more bad card. So we draw one more, and all right, so we have ways to kill a whole bunch of things. So I'm fine with this. And we're going to have a really big turn next time. So that's always good. So we're going to put 3 threat on the main scheme, one from the step 1, and then another 2 instead of throwing down a minion. Or actually, you know what? We will actually put out a minion instead. Because I've got man on the wall, so that can be good for us. So Ultron's confused, nothing happens. Minions confused, nothing happens. Other minion schemes for 1, bringing us up to 3. And then we get bad cards. So first bad card is bad Red Room Programming. We're going to exhaust Bucky Barnes to remove this from game. And then our second bad card is Vulture Quick Strike Villainous. Unluckily for Vulture, we're already in our face down form, so he can't hurt us. Vulture can't hurt you. Alright, so we actually have a bunch of weapons on the field, so firepower will clean up everything for us. So we need to exhaust Hall of Heroes to draw another 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to flip down. The goal was to heal, but that doesn't look like it's happening this turn. So I'm hoping we can get some more cards out. So we're going to pay 1 to play Winter's Mask. After we make an attack and defeat an enemy, exhaust Winter Mask, draw 1 card. Next, we will pay... Oh, we got man, right? So we're actually going to do man on a wall. And we're going to throw Mockingbird out. And we will stun Ultron. Yes. Next, we're going to exhaust Martial Prowess to play Firepower. We're going to exhaust 3 weapons. So we're going to deal 9 damage. So we're going to deal 6 damage of it to Vulture. And another 3 damage to a minion. And we will end up putting 2 counters on Hall of Heroes. And then, should I do that? Is that the route? That's the route. We're going to pay 1. Oh, he's at 27 HP, by the way. Whoopsie, I forgot to change his HP. So we're going to pay Magnetic Arm and 2 cards to play our Metal Punch. We're going to deal 8 damage to our drone, and we're going to deal 6. So 2 damage goes to the drone because drones have 2 HP, and the other 6 goes to oh my god, Ultron. And because there's no drone minions, we can deal damage to him. And then we put 3 counters on Hall of Heroes. And then we're going to pay 1 to get Safe House on the field. I don't know if I'm going to play it or not, but I think I have everything I need. So we're going to hopefully gain like a bunch of cards next turn. So next turn, we give him a drone minion. We hope to get something that can, and then because what we want, well, let's see what we want. So we're going to ready up. Do I want to do anything with Mockingbird real fast, actually? We're going to have Mockingbird thwart for 1 off of there. Actually, there should be no threat on there because we just killed 3 minions. So there should be no threat on there. So we're actually going to have Mockingbird swing at Ultron for 1. Because every little bit of damage counts. And then we're going to ready up and draw. Alright. I'm seeing... Oh, 2 of them? I don't know how I feel about this one. Alright. So we're basically going to go 3. 3 is the call? Yeah, 3 is what we're going to do. Ultron is stunned, so he does not activate. And then we get one bad card. And our bad card is Android Efficiency. When revealed, each player puts a top card of their deck face down, engaged with them as a drone minion. Alright. Alright. We're gonna pay. Here's the thing, I could get out another minion. We're gonna have Mockingbird thwart for 1 off of Hydra hit spot. And when defeated, we're going to search the encounter deck and discard pile for a Hydra minion and reveal it. So we are looking to get Hydra Mercenary onto the field. Alright. And then we're going to use 3 resources. Power of Aggression, Spoiling for a Fight, to get out Deathlock. In Deathlock, after he enters play, we search our deck for a sidearm. Oh, I did. I knew it because I have 2 of them. I have 1 on me and 1 on him. So we put a sidearm on him with 3 counters. And he's actually going to attack a drone minion and get rid of a counter. So we don't have to worry about this guy. And then we're going to have Winter's... Oh, so we remove 2 threat. And then we're going to have Winter Soldier swing at the Hydra Mercenary. And we're going to exhaust a rifle to deal +2. And we're going to exhaust Bambino to deal another 3 plus overkill. So this is dealing 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage total. And we're going to deal 5 damage to Ultron. Bringing him down to 15. Remove threat from there, and then I really want to win. I just need another metal punch. So what we're going to do is we're going to flip down. This could be crazy. We're going to flip down, and we're going to end our turn. We're going to throw both our arm blocks into the garbage, and we're going to pray that we get something great. Firepower would be lovely. I love seeing firepower. Alright, I don't see anything I want to see here, so that makes me really sad. Alright, I saw something, so maybe we can win. Alright, the goal is to win. So we're going to put 3 threats on the main scheme. The reason we're going to do that is because even if Ultron, because Ultron doesn't put out drone minions no more, he just superpowers them. So he's going to scheme for 2. 4, bringing us up to 7. And then we get 1 bad card. And our bad card is Android Efficiency, and we get 1 droid minion. And I was actually banking on getting 1 droid minion. So that's A-okay, alright? I knew we were going to get 1. I wasn't sure which one it was going to be, but yeah. Alright, so I've got some good cards here. I could heal. Let's actually heal for 3 in case we don't kill him this turn. I'm a little worried that we don't. No, I'm not. I've got shunt blockers. I've got so many things here. We're going to exhaust Hall of Heroes to draw 3 cards. Alright. We're going to flip down. Oh, he should have 1. Deathlock is going to swing at the drone, and we're going to get rid of a counter. So we're going to deal 2 damage total to our drone. We're going to exhaust 1, 2, and 3 to play Metal Punch. And we're going to deal 8 damage total to Ultron, bringing him down to 7 HP. And then we will play our... Oh, we don't have another... I thought we had another Metal Punch. It's fine. We're going to play Electrical Discharge, deal another 4 damage to Ultron, bringing him down to 3. And then we will play our final... No, we're just going to swing. We're going to swing with Winter Soldier, exhaust our rifle, exhaust Bambino, and deal 7 damage total to him, knocking him out and winning the game. Bam! Oh my god. Whew. That was a rough one. Well, here's the thing. It looks easy, but I don't normally play Ultron Expert. Like, I think I had 1 bad experience, or not 1, I had a few bad experiences with him. Enough to give you PTSD. And So playing against Ultron, right, is really interesting because Bucky has a lot of things that can kill the villain on their turn. And in one of my videos, well, listen, I have like 2 other videos on how I lost against Ultron. If you want to watch them, let me know in the comments down below, and I will post them up for you. But if you don't, just know I made a lot of mistakes playing against Ultron because I didn't really understand how to play as him. I wasn't too built up, and I wasn't able to. I just didn't. I was rushing through the game thinking I could just one shot him, and I couldn't. But I will say, Hall of Heroes is an amazing card. All right, especially for like heavy minion decks. You know what I mean? And Bucky just shines because it gives you a turn that should be okay. It turns an okay turn into a great turn, and that's what you really want to see. Great turns, and you want to see them often because if you don't have enough great turns, you'll end up throwing the game and losing. So yeah, that was Ultron. Bam, on expert mode, and yeah, I hope you've all been entertained. And remember to hit that like and subscribe. I will catch you all on the next one. Peace.